Hello, I'm your Superhero Critic. It is the summer of 2014, and I have decided to dedicate the entire summer to one specific company that has produced countless superhero movies and TV shows throughout the years. I'm talking, of course, about Disney. So, to start my Disney movie thon off, growing up in the 90s, there is one specific cartoon that everybody knew the specific theme song to. No. I am not talking about DuckTales. Although that show was awesome growing up, it's not the show I'm talking about. This is the show I'm talking about. Yes, that's right. Inspector Gadget, the awesome cartoon about a bumbling cyborg cop, his niece Penny, her dog Brain, and the villainous Dr. Claw. While many people love the show with a passion, I have yet to meet a single solitary person who actually liked the 1999 piece of garbage that Disney slapped the Inspector Gadget name on and tried to pass it off as a really good movie. So, without further ado, because I have probably bored you to death by now, let's dive into this piece of Go-Go Gadget horseshit. The movie begins with lead actor Matthew Broderick, and what we are made to believe is his life as he strolls down the street. A bus goes wild and he saves a bunch of kids from being hit, as well as stopping the bus. Of course, it just turns out that John Brown was only dreaming, and he's awakened by Brain and Penny, played by one of my 90s crushes, Michelle Trachtenberg. Hey! She's legal now! Niece and uncle discuss John's disappointment in himself that he's a security guard and not a real cop. Penny reassures him that she does not care.
Uncle John, it's not the badge, it's the heart behind it. I'm very proud of you.
What the fuck kind of transition was that? It doesn't even make sense. It's just like, BAM! Right in your fucking face. It's like if I put a random 1970s or That 70s Show montage dance thing in the middle of a fucking sentence. We jump to the female love interest of the movie, Brenda, and her father, who are going over their gadget invention of a mechanical foot. They learn that it will only move through willpower and not mind power. We move the foot! Wait, so if they're the ones that made the foot, shouldn't they know how it works based on the technology that they create the foot with? I'm sorry, but to me that just sounds kind of stupid. While John is working on trying to fail at flirting with Brenda, a black van driven by who we assume is Dr. Claw's minion drives into the side of the building. The mechanical foot is foot-napped and Brenda's father is injured. John makes a vow to bring justice to whoever did it to them as he chases after the van. This leads to him driving onto an oil slick and smashing into a Yahoo billboard. Yahoo! Two things right here that pisses me off. First, nice way for product placement on Yahoo's part, and I did not edit that clip at all. That Yahoo stupid sound effect is actually in the movie. Stupid as fuck. Number two, Why the goddamn fuck is Dr. Claw's face not in the fucking shadows? If you watch the goddamn cartoon, his face never leaves the shadows. Why, Disney, would you take something that original, which is what made Dr. Claw so awesome, because you never knew what he looked like, you never knew who he actually was? Nope, we're just gonna let him out of the fucking scene 10 minutes into the goddamn movie. Anger on Dr. Claw's face being seen aside, after much annoying and unfunny banter and jokes, Dr. Claw throws a cigar in the gasoline line and blows up a defenseless man. But a bowling ball plays the role of karma. As Penny visits her uncle in the hospital, the mayor and Brenda decide that it's John who will undergo the surgery to become a robotic cyborg. The surgery comes complete with corny cartoon sound effects after corny sound effects aside the Gadget theme song. Okay, I understand you're putting working parts into his body and all this other crap, but why do you need all the cartoon fucking sound effects? He doesn't even have those types of sound effects in the actual cartoon. So why are they needed? It's pointless. That's like me getting slapped in the face and a fucking sound effect happens. The hell? What the f? John finally wakes up and his body starts to malfunction as a missile shoots out of his foot and flies through the hospital. He then runs into Brenda, who tries to calm him down and explains what happens to him. Meanwhile, Claw and his stooges try to figure out why their machine won't work. We learn that the main piece to Gadget's hardware is called...
the single most important component, the neuron synapse amplifier.
Brenda then gives Gadget his manual and he gains the iconic wardrobe. Training montage where we see Brenda trying to teach him how to use his gadgets and we get our first mistake.
Go Gadget oil slick.
That's not oil, it's toothpaste!
First off, why in God's fucking name would he even need that type of weapon in a fucking battle? Are you kidding me? Unless he's doing it to distract his opponent, which first off would be completely stupid, there's no point for it. Give him an actual oil slick that's actually useful. And second off, who the fuck's gonna clean that all up? Our next set of training is trying to teach him how to use his extendo arms, but his trainer ends up on the wrong side of things. Brenda then shows Gadget his new Gadget-mobile, complete with camouflage and its own personality.
Go Gadget-mobile?
Good morning, Riverton. Hey, who's in the car? I was alone.
Okay, insert obvious racist joke here. Why'd you have to make the car black? After the car and Gadget finish arguing over who's in charge, Gadget foolishly helps two escaped prisoners break into a car. He eventually apprehends both criminals, only after, once again, not knowing how his own gadgets work. At the ball, Brenda and Claw get reacquainted as they used to go to college together. Gadget doesn't trust him, so he begins to snoop around using his extendo ear. Gadget and Brenda speak about what she plans on doing now that the Gadget program has worked. Gadget learns the hard way that he is not going to get any big cases. What a surprise. Another superhero movie that makes the superhero shunned by those who he works with. Typical.
Gadget goes into the precinct and demands that he be put on the Bradford case, but to no avail. Claw then reveals his new master plan of making an evil Robo-Gadget.
What are you going to do now?
I'm gonna kick some butt.
Damn, I was hoping to go to Disney World.
Gadget snags the case file for the Bradford case and ends up looking at the chip in the evidence bag. With the help of Penny in an ironically placed truck, Gadget figures out the clue.
Oh, what about that?
Stolex Industries.
Gadget goes to warn Brenda about what's going on with Skolex. Gadget then proceeds into stealth mode as he tries to recapture the Robofoot, which doesn't end well. Brenda learns through the most annoying robot on the planet that Skolex has the foot. Dr. Claw then torments the inspector as he reveals that he wants the world to own only his androids and nobody else's. Claw then takes the chip to keep Gadget working, and Robo-Gadget torments the town.
Even in a movie that is not about Godzilla, Matthew Broderick still finds a way to destroy Godzilla.
Brenda and Penny find Gadget in a junk site, and through a bullshit excuse for reasoning, Gadget somehow miraculously comes back to life.
Okay, do not give me that bullshit. Oh, he had the heart all along. He never needed the chip to actually work properly. No, if his body is made out of cybernetic parts, he still needs that chip to function properly. Just like Superman, you give him kryptonite, he no longer has power. Still the same thing. You take his chip away, he no longer functions. Just like with Cyborg, it would happen the same way. Bite me!
The hero chases villain around the city, and it eventually turns into Gadget versus Gadget as they fight on the bridge. Brenda chases Skolex, who in turn captures her, and the fight between Gadgets eventually ends as the inspector pulls the plug on evil.
Hey, what'd you do that for? We shouldn't be fighting. We've got a lot in common, except I've got nicer teeth. I'd hoped that we could have worked together, been partners. Together, you and I could have ruled the world.
You should have quit while you were ahead.
This isn't funny!
Gadget catches up with Dr. Claw, and he fights for his and Brenda's life. As he gets caught on the copter recalling his training, he somehow hits the button to screw up Claw's control on the copter. As they fall towards death, he shouts out Gadget after Gadget, eventually using an umbrella to save their lives. They finally get a little time alone, but don't quite make it to the kiss.
I wonder if Inspector Gadget is thinking right now, go Gadget vibrator.
To finish the movie, Skolex gets arrested, Gadget finally gets respect from the chief, and after some fireworks, the credits roll.
Thank you. I actually sat through this Go Gadget. Peace out.
Hello, and welcome to Robo-Brenda Aerobics, where I'll be your host.
What the fuck? Why would you put that at the end of the credits? No one wants to see more of this movie.
Hi, my name is Sykes. Hi. And I'm a minion. But it's been 3 days since I last skipped out
Motherfucker!
to anyone.
Let me end my fucking torture!
Hey, thanks for watching my movie. Yeah, my movie. Even though we called it Inspector Gadget.
Enough.
Things with the
While we do capture the corniness of what the original cartoon gave us, the original show was 10 times better than the movie. Revealing Dr. Claw's face made me and a lot of Gadget fans hate the movie, and the movie has way too many adult-oriented jokes and sexual tones for a child's movie. And to top it all off, we get really good actors doing subpar acting and a plot line that has been seen over and over again. While this movie is not as shitty as a lot of other movies like Catwoman and Batman and Robin, it's still one of those superhero movies I wish I could forget. And with that being said, I have a lot more Disney movies I have to review. So, without further ado, I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay... Doorbell. I should get that. Who the hell is at my door? Y'all love my Batman pajamas. Reaper Rob, what do you want?
I don't know what the fuck this is, but here you go.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, so apparently I'm doing... Possible? Rob, how do you do that? Anyway, I highly doubt this is gonna explode.